Hang on. I can't blow a second one quickly enough. Let's just say hi. Hi everyone, it's Jack from WhatCulture.com. And I'm here with all the ups, all the dank ups and dirty downs. Oh, they're disgusting. From SmackDown Live this week. I'm all sugared up. I've had several fizzy drinks. Let's go. Now, this week's SmackDown started on a little bit of a somber note, didn't it? Because Daniel Bryan came out and everyone was loving it. It's Daniel Bryan, everyone loves him. And then Naomi came out, the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Whoops, not anymore. Because of the ever-shifting, inconsistent rules of wrestling, she is injured and can't defend the title for the next 30 days. And that means that sometimes they have to, you know, unless your name's Brock Lesnar, you have to forfeit the belt. And that's exactly what she did. And it was quite sad because she came out all, you know, like she'd paid her dues, she was in the mood. But then instead, Bryan... She paid her dues, she was in the mood, but instead she had to forfeit the belt. And it was quite sad. Hopefully, though, on the bright side, this is sort of a positive because it means that Naomi now suddenly has a bit more of a storyline. She kind of just walked into a title shot. Now she's got a reason to want to go for the belt again. And what a feel-good moment it would be if she could win it back in her hometown at WrestleMania 33. So, all in all, I'm going to give it an up. Both Naomi and Daniel did well on the mic. And yeah, pretty good. So then what was the fate of the SmackDown Women's Championship? Well, Daniel Bryan instantly made a match straight away for a new champion, just straight away for the belt between Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss, a match we've seen quite a lot of times before. It was all right, it got a little unruly. Becky got fired up in a hurry and she was, you know, giving great baby fist fire and all that. But I'm actually going to give this match a down because it's nothing we haven't really seen before and it was bisected by a really annoying commercial break right in the middle. And yeah, Alexa won by cheating in a nice heelish way, but really this felt a little underwhelming. It went kind of 10 minutes, but it felt short because of that commercial break. As much as I want to give it an up, I'm going to have to give it a down. Next up, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions came out, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, aka American Alpha, and then they were scheduled to fight Breezango, but then Breezango decided it's about time that they came to start the party, and they beat down American Alpha just before the match. And you might have thought maybe Breezango will win. No one really thought that. American Alpha won quite easily. It was a bit of a nothing match, a squash. I was going to give this a down. I really was, because I was really underwhelmed by the match, and I love Breezango, and I don't like them being treated in such a way. But the saving grace was the promo the Usos cut after the match. It's probably the best promo the Usos have cut in years. Maybe their best promo ever. They're obviously fully heel, and they have been for a while now, but this was the first time they really brought that heelish menace. They were stood behind the crowd barrier, so there was a bit of a cowardly aspect as well, and they basically just got really hyped up and angry, and it was a bit menacing, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. For me, that tips the match from a down just a bit to an up, just a bit to. It's one of the ups. Next up, and I wouldn't have normally counted this as an up or a down, but it was so bad that I'm just going to have to give it a down anyway. A lot of the superstars who were in the climactic battle royal in the main event for that shot WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, a lot of them had little snippets of promos backstage, and it was quite nice. Dolph Ziggler's was... and I'm a Ziggler fan, I like Ziggler. In the ring, he super kicked the green screen. Next up, it's been a feud that I've been giving down upon down over the past couple of weeks, well, the past month or two really. Nikki Bella and Natalya, but this time I'm giving it an up. They had a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it was a spot fest, and you know, the selling was a bit all over the place, but it was really enjoyable on the whole. Nikki Bella at one point grabbed Natalya and went, "You Canadian bitch," and just threw her into the... I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep up this Nikki Bella's Yorkshire thing. She threw her into a mirror, and it all broke and everything, and Natalya kicked out at 2 because she's brick solid. And then they came back down to ringside, they were fighting on the ramp. Who should come out to run interference but Maurice? And she attacked Nikki Bella with a big metal pipe. And she attacked Nikki Bella, and then Natalya got the pin. I can't wait until they feud with people whose names begin with different letters. And maybe it won't be too long before they switch those feuds around anyway, because this seems to be leading towards that kind of rumoured intergender tag match at WrestleMania between John Cena, Nikki Bella, and the team of The Miz and Maurice, two real-life couples. Which is quite an interesting one, and I can see them making it entertaining. You know, they'll get the girls, they'll get the boys, they'll make some noise. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? That's what they're going to do.
Nothing, yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
Finally, we had that Battle Royal, and it was great. You know, it was like a mini little Royal Rumble, not in the sense that all Battle Royals are kind of mini Royal Rumbles, but in the sense that Royal Rumbles tend to tie together a lot of stories from throughout the card, and this did feature a lot of feuds that already exist. It wasn't just a bunch of guys randomly throwing each other out of the ring. A lot of the storylines came to the fore. I was a little bit down on the finish because AJ and Luke Harper both spilled to the outside at the same time, but not really. Like, AJ clearly hit first and then Luke fell slightly afterwards, and it was very obvious, and it was a bit cringy watching the replays, and the commentators were like, who hit first, mama mia? And then, like, Daniel Bryan played it off really well on Talking Smack, though. He said that it was a live show, they had to make a quick decision before it went off air. AJ Styles and Luke Harper are going to have a rematch next week in what could be a brilliant match. I'm going to give it an up. Everyone in the match put in a big shift, sweat was dripping over their bodies. And everyone, yeah, as I say, put in a really good effort. I like that AJ and Harper are going to have a chance at a singles match next week as well, and I think that could be really good. And I kind of don't know who I want to win as well. I'm undecided on that so far. So that's all for this week on Ups and Downs. The ups have won 4-2, I think. And I have a confession to make. For the past few weeks, I've been heinously inserting song lyrics from the 90s and early 2000s into these Ups and Downs videos, and I'm going to keep doing it, don't you worry. And now that I've confessed that, I can look at the rap from the song that I've been doing this week, which is Dirty with 2 R's by Christina Aguilera. The rap is by Redman. Phil, I'm going to get your reactions to this as this is just a nice little outro. Yo, hot damn, Docker jam like a summer show. I keep my car looking like a crash dummy drove it. What? I don't know. His car looks shit, I don't know. My gear looked like the bank got my money froze. For dead presidents, I pimp like the hoodie roll. I don't know what that means. Doc the one that excite your divas. They're called female superstars now. If the media shine, I'm shining with both of the sleeves up. What does that mean? Yo, Christina, what? Better hop in here. My block live and in colour. Like Rodman's hair. Dennis Rodman had multicolour. The club is packed, the bar is filled. I'm waiting for Sister to act like Lauryn Hill. Because Lauryn Hill was an actress in Sister Act 2. I googled that before this. I'm nearly done. Frankly, it's a wrap. No bargain deals. I drive a 4-wheel ride with foreign wheels. You stretch that rhyme a little bit. Throw it up, baby. It's Brick City. You've heard of that. We're blessed and hung low like Bernie Mac. Penis joke. Dogs let them out. Women let them in. You don't want animals in your club. You know, get all shit on the floor. It's like I'm ODB the way I'm freaking. Redman eschewing the chance to rhyme, to end on a rhyme there. But hopefully I can analyse more rap verses if you like that, or I could just never do it again. I've been Jack from WhatCulture.com. This has been all the ups and all the downs from SmackDown Live, and I'm terribly sorry, but I will see you soon.